Kia ora bros, my name is Yacobreaker and welcome to a game called, obviously, as you can see up here, The Sims 3 or The Sims Cube. Now I heard that Sims 4 wasn't that good. I've seen other videos of it played by people like Jacksepticeye, and there are a few other people that aren't up to where everybody else is in Sims 4, and I don't like a lot of it, just because it doesn't seem like a lot has changed in Sims 3 and Sims 4, apart from a down buzz in options to do, and apparently it's really boring and really bland, and apparently Sims 3 is a lot better, so I'm just gonna go with that. Okay, I'm just gonna go Sunset Valley. Okay, that will do. Okay, now we're back. That took like freaking 5 or 6 minutes just to get through the loading page. That's the one thing I don't like about these games. They're almost just as bad as Rockstar. Except, you know, Rockstars are good. Sims 3, use the buttons below to get started. Okay, I'm going to create my Sims. I'll have one that I'll base kind of on me, and one that I'll base on a partner of, I don't know, some sort. None of which I've already dated. Because, as a lot of people know, my last girlfriend had issues.
So.
When I say issues, I mean actually really... Jesus! Issues. Like, death threat issues. Okay, I'm just gonna be called Yaco Armada.
Sashko. Brunardar.
Okay, I should be red, but I am slightly darker when I'm not burnt. Okay, I'm not fat, I'm not skinny. Well, I'm a little bit overweight. Honestly, I'm about 100 and... No, actually, I'm about 97, 98 kilos. I was 102 at the beginning of December. I've dropped down a bit, so I'm about here.
Hey!
My muscle weight isn't that, and it's not that. It's somewhere closer to big. Because my arms are just big. Because I was just born with big arms. And I'm not that. I'm not veiny in any means. So I'll go a little bit more than average. Okay, hairstyle. I'll have mine across. So... No. Oh wait, what about this one? No. You know what? It might be easier for me to just do this. Or not. Okay, no. That will do. My hair is not black, it's very, very, very dark brown. So, darker than that, it's somewhere in between those two. But, I'll just go with that for now. Okay, thank you, whatevs. Do I want a cap of any sort? No. Okay, I want to get rid of that cap because it's hideous. I'll go that one. Yep, that's cool. Looks. Don't care. Make it no tattoos. Nope. I've only got one tattoo, and it's a long tattoo on my chest, back, and arms. And you guys have seen it before. I talked about it in the past. I usually like wearing, I wear anything as long as it's not douchebaggy. But what I prefer to wear are like leather jackets or things like this where it's just got no collars or v-necks. I'm not a suit person unofficially, so I'm gonna go with this one. I've actually got a jumper like that, come to think of it. Color, it will be it's slightly peachy. So if I go all the way here, if I go here and make it grey, that will do. Cool, I'm happy with that. Okay. Alright, never show me that again. Okay, so that's that. So I've actually got everyday formal bed, I guess, athletic, swimwear. Is that bed? It is sleepwear, so yeah. You know what? I usually wear things like these. Not camo, but you know, it'll better than nothing. No, thank you. I'll stick with jandals. And the thing I love more than anything else are sunglasses. Oh, and a watch. What is that? Okay. I will get a watch on my... I actually got a silver watch, so... that will do. Everyday, athletic, formal. Okay.
Yo.
I like that. I'm gonna stick with that. Sleepwear. I usually just sleep in what I wear. That is god awful. I've got absolutely no fashion sense, but that is terrible. You know what? I'm actually gonna have PJs. Okay, may as well. But I'll just do that. That's probably what I would wear. If not, it'd be something like this. But I don't really want to be looking at my sim like that, so... should wear accessories. Do I want anything? Nope. Oh, well, maybe socks. Yeah. Gray socks. Athletic! When it comes to athletics, I wear singlets, and so that singlet will be fine. But I wear pretty much these, actually. Sneakers. You know what? I'll go green. Go green. And then this is when I'll wear sunglasses because I go out. Obviously, when you're doing exercise, you should be going out of the house, not getting a fucking sun machine inside. It's just... I'm gonna shut up. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm gonna get some aviators because everybody looks good in aviators. But I will do it myself. That's better. Those are my type of aviators. And then swimwear. I do not wear Speedos. But it looks like that is all I can wear. Oh, wait a minute. Duh. That's his top. Okay. It looks like I don't have a choice, so I'll just go with that. That would be something I would wear, that I used to wear, and when I was part of swimming. There are no headphones in here, because that's what I would really like. Oh, wait, what are these? Oh no, those are just cuffs. Fuck that. Okay. Every day we'll swap back. Jesus, look at that back.
So.
I'm actually kind of ripped in this one. More ripped than I am in here. I've just got a gut in this one. Personality. Okay. Let me see. Absent-minded, ambitious. I love fishing. I can't stand it. I really hate it. I'm not a couch potato. I do hang out a bit, but I also do exercise. I just need to eat properly. Where's Chef? Or like cook or something. Natural cook. My job title technically, I think, is assistant head chef because I'm rostered on the second most difficult roster ever, shift ever in the week, which is a Saturday, what we call swing shift, between 2 and 10. I'm rostered on there almost every week. The head chef prefers me working there apart from anybody else because, well, we work well together and I keep her from getting pissed. What is green thumb? Cool. I do like gardening. I do like growing my own food. I don't want to get any of this because, like, that, I'll give it to my girlfriend. I have been told I've got a good sense of humor, so I'll use that. Not that good. What else I can get? I'm not vegetarian, not a workaholic, I'm not a musician by any means at all. What the hell's a schmoozer? Okay. I like working with other people, but I don't suck up to them. I'm not a perfectionist. I don't like parties that much. No, not really. Neurotic. Alex Sims will freak out at the most minor. No, I never freak out. Neat. Absolutely not. I never freak out when it comes to work. When it comes to this, freaking out and getting scared are two different things. Just make sure you make that separation. Mooch. Mooch food and money from their neighbors, who for the most part just go along with it. Yeah, oh, she's lucky because I can't think of anything else. Loves the outdoors. Oh, yes. Is there anything else? Kleptomaniac. Isn't that a... Right, a stealer. Okay, I'm not a hydrophobe. Okay, and yeah, love the outdoors. If I were to add anything else, it would have to be angler, because I love fishing. But that will do me. Okay. Perfect garden, subway 5-star chef, the culinary librarian, become an astronaut, got a creature robot crossbreeding. Jesus. Well, actually, what I really want to do isn't with any of these. I'm a master thief, become a superstar athlete. You know what? What's a... Oh, I got the wrong impression of gold digger. I thought gold digger as in someone who only, like, dates. Wait, am I right? Yeah. Okay, no, that is the gold digger persona I got. I'll give you guys an example if you aren't quite familiar. I'm gonna go Master Thief, by the way, just because it's really cool. Read it. I'll give you an example. if you were trying to hook up with someone and she says, I've already got a boyfriend, and you know she doesn't because she says it in a really weird way, and then it's like, oh, okay, yep, sweet as, you just move on. You get into a super nice car. He's like, well, actually, I could give him a number. That is a gold digger. Yeah, she's a gold digger. Okay. I don't have anything against black women. Nothing at all. I just think that put together doesn't work. Okay, that she looks like a tomboy actually. Okay, you know what? One more. If that doesn't work, or one more after this. If this one doesn't work, because that reminds me of my ex-girlfriend. Jesus. Okay. Okay, I can work with that. I named Julia, it's the first name that came to mind. Armada's my last name, so she's not my partner. Well, she's not gonna be my wife or sister. She's gonna be my girlfriend, so I'll have to give her some other name. That would do. But it will stick with Julia. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna keep. Wait. I'm gonna make her a redhead. I'm just gonna look over these quickly. With the most formal. Whoa. Not a bad catch for an anime.
Garava.
That's sleepwear. Okay, athletic. Still sleepwear.
Swula.
Yeah, we'll do. And swimwear.
Abaway.
Yeah, okay. Personality. No, for those of you watching that are getting dodgy, I'm gonna change it back to standard wear.
Azutev.
Actually, no, I'm gonna put it to athletic.
Bazoof Nazca.
Because that actually looks pretty cool. Pretty sweet. Personality. Peter is insane. Insane to respond to events in life, not particularly. They say what they want to. Say what they want, do what they want, and they will wear what they want, even if it doesn't make sense to anyone else. Okay, I'm going to change a few things. First of all, that is going down, and in place of that, I'm going to have clean. And this is not sexist at all. This is not. I'm not trying to be sexist in any way, shape, or form. It's just the fact that I know I'm not. I know I'm not clean, and it'll be a good duo to have someone who can teach me how to be tidier. That's not my mom. Where the hell is clean? Neat. That would do. Nope. Thomas and my older brother is home. You know what? Musician. And bookworm. I'm gonna have a bookworm. Except movie composer, astronaut, news anchor, tinkerer, rock star. I'm gonna be a thief. She will assist me in you know what? I'm gonna give her actually something that is on here. Pet movie composer. I can deal with that. Okay, accept.
そうそう
Okay, edit relations. Nice. Boyfriend. Cool. Alright. So we are done, and we'll go. I only need one bedroom, so go furnish and then purchase. Yep, and then I'll move into my household. Now it's just loading. Cool, alright. I wonder how my older brother's gonna react to me being seriously burnt. Okay, so I'm just going to pause it because I'm going to end this here. So thank you all so much for watching. This wasn't exactly a good, a big video, not productive. It was just the beginning. So I'll get more into it in the next episode. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow for another video. Ka kite anō.